and we're going dinosaur hunting next.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of home. I need you on my fire.
We don't know where we're going, we don't know how this episode's going to play out. Welcome back, Mama. Welcome back, everyone, hey? Another episode. Where are we?
We're in a roadhouse. Blue, what?
I've got no idea. I'll put it at the bottom.
I think it's called Blue Water.
Blue Water something. Anyway, we hightailed it. It's weather. The weather is rubbish, if you can see it at the back there.
It's pretty much rained the whole day and we've been driving all day.
Yeah, so about 8 hours north of Charters Towers. Trying to just punch through this weather because it's this big band that's been hitting the rest of Australia is finally up where we are. So we've skipped the Tablelands, we've skipped Undara, we've skipped Cobble Gorge, and we're going dinosaur hunting next. So we're just trying to get as quick as possible, but it's been what, 8 hours in the car, something stupid today?
Oh, a long day. I think we left at 9 and it's now about nearly 5, so.
Roads are good, but it's just been hard work. A few hilly sections at the start and just constant rain, like heavy rain as well. So
and wildlife, cows, horses, kangaroos.
Bit going on.
Yeah.
So this is the roadhouse for the night, just a little stopover. They actually have some good bacon egg rolls here, so I might sample them in the morning. But yeah, power, there is water, but they've just changed over the bore water, so we're not even going to bother with that. We've got plenty in the tanks. But we might have a movie night or something with the kids tonight, just because it's pretty miserable. Still warm enough, but
there's not really a whole lot else to do.
Anyway, we don't know where we're going, we don't know how this episode's going to play out. So enjoy it, and thanks for watching. What you got there, guys? So probably nearly 24 hours on since that little intro that we just did. We are still driving, a couple of big days in the car. We're kind of out near, well, on our way to Winton basically. Just been to Winton, which was kind of our goal today. Got there, the Flinders Discovery Centre which I got there is closed because they're doing renovations. Kind of a bit strange because it's school holidays and their peak season. But so be it. So we're just going to go down to Winton, try and set up base there. Again, we're just trying to beat that weather, which hopefully is all north of us now, which then we can stay free the places and set up under the sun basically, and just explore the area. There's a few spots down here. We'll buy the Dinosaur pass, I think, which is $300, and yeah, so the roads have been really good up until about 15k out of Hewenden. And then they just got lumpy, like real up and down. And this one between Hewenden and Winton now, we are what? We're probably 20k into it, and it's just horrendous. You can't go any sort of speed. I'm currently at 90, which is probably what I kind of sit on most of the time. But then you hit a real bad patch, and you just on a roller coaster. We're back at Dreamworld. So anyway, we're going to get in pretty late tonight, just before sunset. Hopefully we can find a spot because it is busy in this area, even if we stay hitched up tonight, and then try and find a better spot in the morning when everyone starts rolling out of town for the new day. We are literally in the middle of nowhere at the moment. I don't know, about halfway between Winton and Hewendale. Sun's going down quick, so we're going to move on. Got a little wee break. Made myself a coffee because it is tiring today. And yeah, not much else going on around here. Not a lot of cars. A few cows, a lot of bumps, and yeah, she's looking pretty nice. Actually, I should say, if you're doing a trip like this, make sure you got polarized sunglasses, because the world just looks better with a deeper color from them. Take these off sometimes and it's a little bit bland. Anyway, keep puffing.
It's so cold. I'm wearing a beanie and track pants and this, and I'm wearing socks and he's wearing the same thing.
So what a schmozzle. We were coming in the free camps here because there's heaps of them just out of town. the long water hole and Mistake Creek or something like that. And the other thing is we've gone for 2 whole days driving, 7 hours in the car both days, 7-8 hours, to get to Winton and to beat the rain, without really thinking about the effects of what that rain's done further south here in Winton. So the road to that is closed, which also includes the road to the Dinosaur Stampede. So we can't do that unless we're going to hang around for another few days. But we can do the museum. We rang around everywhere because everyone, like those campsites up there take, I don't know, hundreds of vans, or maybe not hundreds, but a lot of vans. So all them vans are now in town trying to find sites. All them vans are now in sight. All them vans are in town trying to find sites. There's an overflow day use, which I reckon had about 50 vans squeezed in. Everywhere else we rang, it was just busy. We rang the Tats Caravan Park, which is also run by the pub, and they said, nah, sorry guys, we're booked. So we were just doing laps to see where we could pull in and park. Not inconspicuous because you can't hide a van, but they rang us back and said, hey, you're still looking for a site, have you found one? I was like, nah. He's like, we might be able to get squeezed in for a night. So we're here for a night. We'll ring the Dinosaur Centre in the morning just to make sure we can get in there, and we might just hitch on and visit the Dinosaur Centre and keep moving. Because I don't think, like, look at our side. Our side's drenched here. It's very boggy underfoot. Anything you get into this sort of red, black, sandy dirt, like on the road, coming, if you got off on the shoulders, you're in about that thick of mud very quickly. So 5 or 6 nights of Winton or whatever we're going to stay. Might be one quick night and then on up the road somewhere. Doesn't help that we're pulling into town at 5 o'clock either, because we're one of the last people on the road. But the joys of travel and not being planned, hey? Anyway, going to the pub, have a beer, just to, I don't know, feel like we're doing something while we're here, and try and hit up the Dinosaurs tomorrow.
Spiders?
Doesn't even fit me head, it might end up big. So we don't really know what we're doing with half the roads closed around town and everyone competing for the same position. But we're just here in the Waltzing Matilda Centre. The kids are over there. Some interactive display where they can make everything here. We'll probably do the tour in there either today or tomorrow, but we're booked in for the Dinosaurs as well tomorrow.
And I'm doing this mask.
Yeah, making some masks. So we're going to get ourselves sorted. We got to Winton way earlier than we anticipated, and now that we're here, half the things are closed. So fun times. So that's what happens when it's winging it, hey? And yeah, the outdoor cinema's on tomorrow night. Super Mario Brothers, I think.
This one must be new.
Look at that, Will.
Pick a record.
This one.
Put it on. There we go.
Good job, man.
Yeah.
Alright, go Boost.
Let's choose this one. Okay, Eva?
So I've just been to the Waltzing Matilda Centre, which is their visitor information centre, but it's also a museum and a little bit of history about the area. What do you reckon, Mum?
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I specifically liked all the history about the sheep and wool industry. It's really interesting, actually.
They've done it really well, I reckon. It's there's a museum, there's a bunch of different exhibitions as you walk around. It took us, what, probably an hour, and that's with kids sort of running around everywhere. You could easily spend 2 or 3 hours in there, I reckon. Really cool interactive displays. Just, I don't know, worth what it cost us, 72 bucks or something.
Yeah, very informative. I think it's actually more than that. I think she gave me a bit of a discount, which she didn't charge her kids, so.
No, I like that a lot.
I don't know what it is.
So just here at the birthplace of Qantas. Tell us a bit about Qantas, Beeves.
Qantas has never had a crash in 100 years.
Over 100 years, yeah.
And it's one of the safest airlines in the world.
It is, good job. What colour is it?
Huh?
What colour?
White.
The plane's white and it's got the white kangaroo. What colour's the other part of it?
I don't know.
Red. Right. So just a little update. I think I rang every person in Winton this morning looking for accommodation. I think I even rang the milkman asking if he had any spare place to stay. Couldn't find any, and then as we're packing up, I rang the place we were staying again and said, hey, we're just checking out, you got us in squeezes in last night. And he's like, yep, you can move sites to site 19 and you can have a night there. Just come in and fix us up when we open, which was a little bit later. So we packed up and then we're just gonna go check out town. We've booked the Dinosaurs for tomorrow. And then when I went in to pay, I said, he's like, well, he just had another cancellation. I've actually freed it up knowing that you guys wanted to stay longer. This is out of like 40 different sites. And so if you want a second night, you can have a second night. So that makes it 3 nights at the same place. We've moved this morning. We've got an extra 2 nights here. And it just means they're not rushing around or towing the caravan out to the Dinosaurs tomorrow, which is like 20k out of town. And it gives us another little bit of time, hoping that the Stampede Road opens as well. So look, everything's up in the air at the moment, but it seems like there's going to be plenty to do and lots that we can sort of fill in our time with. So we're just here at Arno's Park, which is, I don't know, a block or 2 from the main drag. It's got Arno's Wall. I don't know what Arno's Wall is, but the visitor information lady told us to come and check it out. The kids might enjoy it, so here we are having a look now. So another cool thing, which I get more excited about than anything else around Winton, they have these big dinosaur feet as their rubbish bins in a lot of spots. How cool is that? See the motorbikes wheel? Look, Arno's Wall's not something that I'd probably remember at the end of the trip if it wasn't for these videos, which is another good reason we do them, isn't it? What do you reckon on?
Yeah, I think it's cool. It's kind of quirky and there's lots of different things built into it.
Actually, we haven't seen his front yard. We'll go check his front yard as well. So Eva, what do you got there?
Some more opals.
Where'd you find them?
I found them at a shop. They were for free.
Yeah, so there's a little, apparently this area, or Opalton, which is south of Winton, is famous for opals. It's in the name. So there's a little fossicking area at the front of this opal shop here in Winton, and within 5 minutes she's found a bunch that had some nice purples and greens and blues in them. So just adding to the collection of all these gems you find along the way, eh? Winton sign in the background. See that? She's pretty wet underfoot. Some deep tyre tracks through here. So yeah, just waiting for the sun to go down to get the real shots that I wanted. Already got a few cool ones in there. But yeah, it's purely just a photo op before we go out for dinner. A bit of a pub meal. Just trying. There's 4 pubs in town, so I just want to experience one of them and see how the chicken schnitzels taste out here in the outback. So we're here, where are we?
The age of the dinosaurs?
Age of the Dinosaurs, Australia's Age of Dinosaurs, yeah, just out of Winton, 20 something k's. We've already started the tour at the Dinosaur what is it?
I do not.
Dinosaur Canyon. And that building behind us, it's got some footprint in it. To be honest, it's pretty, what's the word? Like, it's interesting to see, but the lady running the tour is about as engaging as a doorknob, I reckon.
Yeah, they needed someone with a bit more enthusiasm.
Yeah, the guy behind us that we can hear sounds fantastic, but she's too busy telling us all about what we can't do, which is fair enough. Like, we understand that it's prehistoric and the things got to be protected, but it's hard. I don't know. It's probably
just started you off on a bad note, really.
Just really weird the way she's sort of gone about it. Kids haven't got their activity books, which are supposed to get at the front as well, so they're bored out of their brains after about the first 5 minutes. And yeah, we've got to go all the way back to the start on a bus to pick them up, as in pick the books up for them. So they're going to miss the parts of the book that are in this little section here. There's 2 other sections up the road as well. So yeah, we've left the tour and we're just walking around doing our own thing at the moment, just checking things out at their pace. But yeah, it just seems like a lot of, I don't know, it's a 3.5, 4 hour tour, which we're probably, what, an hour into?
Yeah.
Lots of waiting around at the moment. I think what I'm trying to say is it could be run, organised a whole lot better than what we've started with anyway. So, anything else? No. So we're just walking through the Dinosaur Canyon. So we've just done our second tour of the day, the laboratory. How do they say it? Laboratory, whatever. We've just done that part of the tour. It was 65 million times better than the first one.
Is that how many years ago the dinosaurs were?
95 million, I think that were. The lady was passionate. It's actually the largest working dinosaur laboratory in the southern hemisphere, and you can actually see them digging away at the fossils there. You can feel a couple of fossils, but the lady was actually passionate there. Like, it was just good to see. She loved what she was doing. We asked her heaps of questions. Eva had a couple of questions for her. The size of the main one, it's the largest sauropod they've found,
I think, in the world.
In the world, in Australia.
Well, definitely in Australia, but they're thinking it might even be the world.
And they're so excited about it. But yeah, just to learn about like how it comes through the soil here in Australia and how the farmers treat it. Like, the farmers are looked after. They can get tax breaks from it from a value point of view, so they're not hiding it if they find it. Like, in some things where bones are found, human or animal, farmers actually hide them because They don't want their land getting taken away from them. So it was amazing, really good. Got one more tour to do now. What do you reckon, Bees, that one?
Good.
Really good? How long was the dinosaur?
It was as long as it was how long the wall was.
It was as long as the room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
It's amazing how big it was. Well, that's it from our time at Dinosaur. What is it? Age of Dinosaurs.
Age of Dinosaurs.
$200 entry for the family, which started on the wrong foot for us, but finished strong, I reckon. The last two were really good, really informative. What do you reckon?
Yeah, I thought it was really, really good. Especially the last two ladies. They're just so passionate about what they do, and they know so much about specifically the Spinosaurus, which is the most common one found in the Winton area. But yeah, I just loved it.
Spinosaurus? Sauropod?
Is that what you call it? I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's just good to see the passion of the last couple come through. And yeah, just the first one was, it felt like we're in school. It felt like, yeah, it's just, there's like, now you need to stand with the small people up one end and the tall people up the other. And what else was she saying?
Well, she told a kid off because he was like putting his feet on the fence barrier thing.
She didn't tell him off, she nearly killed him.
Well, yeah.
And we're talking to the parents of that person later. And like the dad's like, this is just shit, this is really, really crap. And it's, I don't know, it's probably not made for kids, and it doesn't have to be, for little kids I should say. But Eva liked it, and Will kind of come in and out of the whole thing, but he's busted for a sleep at the moment. Yeah, it got better as the day went on. The first one we just walked out on because, not because of what we were seeing, just the way it was delivered to us, I think. So yeah, it's really well done. The money and everything that you pay obviously goes into those passions and people being able to continue to do it and finding new things. And that's one of the cool things about it was it's also new, not necessarily the place, which is also new, but these dinosaurs are only being found. Like they've got, what they say, 5 dig sites coming up.
Yeah, they only dig like once a year, but
yeah, in the cooler months.
the most exciting part for me was the fact that the people that actually like uncover the dinosaurs aren't paleontologists. She basically said, if I can teach you how to colour in the lines, I can teach you how to be a person that basically takes all the rock off the dinosaur bones.
You come out there for 10 days.
It was awesome.
They teach you a few things about it, and then if you like it, you can go back and do it as long as you want. There's people been there for 20 years that are doing that. So yeah, but this is obviously the dinosaur capital of the world, and I think that is a really good showcase of that as well. There's a few other sites around this dinosaur trail area with Winton, Richmond and La Quarry down south, but that's kind of the main one, and I would have to say it was worth it.
Yeah, I think it was really good. I think it's worth your money.
What do you reckon, Beeves? Learn a bit more about dinosaurs today?
And we got to touch a real dinosaur.
Yeah. And that is cool. Like, there's 3 massive thigh bones of one of the sauropods, as Will goes off in the background. But yeah, just to be able to say we've touched a real life dinosaur fossil is pretty damn cool. So anyway, chit chat. Getting well home to sleep because Mario Brothers on tonight in the open air theatre, which we're pretty excited about.
When they tell you, get your head down, I will tell you, keep your head up. I will hold you closer. I will hold you close. Take your questions by the millions. Put your coat on. Steal your kisses, and I will hold you closer. with